Hey everyone, this is Miss Grinner with today's assignment. So at your tables, you will see tempera sticks, you'll see a leaf tracer, maybe you have two, maybe you have one, you're sharing, and you will see different stamps. Each table has different ones. Please do not trade with other tables. So you'll have some leaf stamps, the tracer, and some tempera sticks. When you are called up, you are going to grab a green piece of paper. There will be different types of green. You're just going to choose one that you want. So to get started, we are decorating the background for our portraits. So this will be a part of your Frida Kahlo portrait project. And this is just the background. So to get us started, you can choose, you have three different things you can do to your paper. You can use the tracers, you can use the stamps, or you can decorate it without anything. So to start you off, I'm going to show you how you can use the tracer. So with any tempera stick, it does not have to be a realistic leaf, so you don't have to do green or actual leaf colors. You're going to take your tempera stick and you are going to color in between the spaces. Now these tempera sticks are quite big and the tracer spaces are kind of small, so it might not be perfect. So what you're going to do once you've filled it in, you're going to take your finger and smear it around. I know it might get your finger a tiny bit dirty. That's okay. This will help just put it in some of the spaces you can't get to and all the edges. It does not have to be perfect though. So I'm going to go all the way around my leaf to get my design. Once your leaf is traced, you are going to reveal the design underneath. Now mine, you can even see it looks kind of messy, but that's okay because when I lift it up, it ends up looking really nice and neat. So that's one of the options. You can start tracing these on your paper. You will need to share those, so you might not be able to trace this the whole time. You'll have to share them. So you can decorate your paper with these tracers. Also, you have the other option of stamps. Some of the stamps might be a little dirty, and if it's not working that well, you can always just clean it off by rubbing it with your thumb. To use the stamps, you are going to take a tempera stick again, and you are going to quickly color all over it. You might have to do this kind of fast because they dry so fast. Once it's colored, you're going to put it on your paper, and I'm wiggling my hand back and forth and side to side to make sure it really presses to my paper. When I lift it up, I get my design. So there are also leaves and flowers as well. We're doing a nature theme. So let me do it one more time. Here's another stamp. So this is our second option, is doing stamps. I have my stamp, coloring on it pretty quickly, pressing it to my paper, back and forth, side to side. I'm not hitting it, I'm just pressing. And when I lift it up, I get my flower. You do not have to do flowers. There are also the leaves. So if you don't want flowers on your background, that's okay. You can just do leaves. You do not have to use all the stamps, and you do not have to use every tracer. It is up to you on how you design your background. Now, so I have option 1, tracer. Option 2, stamps. Option 3 is actually decorating it nature themed on your own with just the tempera sticks. So I'm creating some vines. Maybe I want to draw some leaves. Now it's going to be plant and nature themed. So even though it's nature themed, please don't put animals. We are just making somewhat of simple designs. So I can do those. Maybe I want to add more color. The more of a design on your paper, the cooler it will look. So take your time and really fill up your paper. I'm just decorating it. Now maybe I want to do a flower. Keep in mind, some things might end up being covered up by your portrait. That's okay. I'm making it look nice. I'm really filling it up. Now, I still have space that I can fill mine up. Maybe I just want to do some shapes to fill in some of the spaces. That's okay. If you fill up some of the spaces with shapes or lines, that's all right. But please don't draw anything that isn't related to plants. I still have a lot of room on the bottom, so I would keep doing this until I am done. So as you can see, I did all 3 options on mine. I did the tracer, I did the stamps, and I drew on mine. I would like you to try to do all 3 options to yours as well. Take your time, you have the whole hour to do it.